What's up, everybody? Amazing. I was setting it all up. Finally, everything is set up. Amazing. Just give me a second, boys. Yes, just give me a second. Amazing. Let's go. Finally, it is done. Amazing. What's up, everybody? How is the day going, boys? Amazing. Let's go, everyone. Beautiful. Finally, it is active. Yes. Let me share the link to my Discord so people can join in. Just give me a second. Amazing. Let's go. The multi-chat actually takes a little time to turn on the YouTube's chat. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube here. It works fine with others, but something is off with YouTube. It is. It has some issue, I agree. Shub is saying hi. What's up, buddy Shub? Good evening, man. How is your day going, buddy? Amazing. Just give me a second. Yeah, man. Actually, I think we should use that starting soon screen. We have implemented it, but we don't use it much. How is the day going, man, Shub? Crash for Gamer is saying hi. What's up, buddy? Is my chat visible? Yes. I think my chat is not visible. Hi, brother. What's up, buddy? Yes. My team handled some of the members yesterday, for those who don't know. I expected better from you guys, man. It's all right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Sugar Singh going good. Yes. Man, have you guys looked at the list of games that came out? Man, we just checked it yesterday, you know? It is crazy. Yeah, let me show you guys if you haven't checked it yet. It is crazy. Just look at it, man. The amount of games coming out, man. I was looking at it yesterday. There is this guy on Twitter called Next Gen Player. He was listing it all out for us. It was crazy. Yeah. We were just chatting today. बताओ क्या बातें करनी है बढ़िया बढ़िया टॉपिक कोई हो तो बोलो यस पहले तो यार मैं हॉट व्हील्स की एक गेम आ रही है उसके लिए मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड मजा आ रहा है आई एम रियली लविंग इट तुम लोग बताओ बॉयज तुम लोगों का क्या कहना है पीएसपी PS5 लेनी चाहिए या फिर Nintendo Switch? I I really think Nintendo Switch would be good. Paul is saying, "What's up, Dhyanbhai? What's up, buddy?" Old horror games के ऊपर. Let's go. Let's go. Amazing energy, everyone. Yeah, man, Paul, we're just talking about games. I guess this must be the first live where we are just talking about games, you know? Just, I guess we haven't done a just chatting live before. This would be a different experience, even for me, I guess. Right? Crazy. Paul is saying PS5 ले लो ध्यान भाई GTA 6 स्ट्रीम पे ही देख लेंगे हाँ PS5 तो परफेक्ट चीज़ है बट आई एम थिंकिंग यार जो निंटेंडो की गेम्स हैं वो थोड़ी मिस आउट हो रही है आई रियली फील दैट दोनों ले लूँ मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ पर अभी द थिंग इज दोनों लेने में ये है कि कम्युनिटी फिर मिक्सअप हो जाएगी तो ले तो सकते हैं भाई ठीक है मज़ा तो आता है लेने में गेम्स खेलने में पर जो कम्युनिटी मिक्सअप हो जाती है उसमें फिर आधे आधे लोग हो जाते हैं उसमें मज़ा नहीं आता है फिर तुम लोग निंटेंडो की गेम्स देखते भी हो कि नहीं देखते हो खाली यही देखते हो क्या अभी सिंह PS5 डिस्क प्लस डिजिटल हाँ देखो डिजिटल और डिस्क में ये है कि ये डिजिटल में पैसे बचते हैं ठीक है एक तो पहली बात तो ये है बहुत अच्छी डील है वो 5,000 के लिए तुम कोई गेम भी ले सकते हो सामने you can always take a game if you take PS5 digital. That is first. The next thing is that you guys need to um, have good games after taking that. So if you wish to play PS5 online or stream it, you need to have good games. Very expensive. You have to take PS Plus, and that's more preferable for everyone, but it is not what everyone does, right? Sometimes people do that, sometimes they don't. So it is still an issue for most people. They are still considering. This is the main reason why they always consider what to take, what not to take. Right? What do you guys think? What do you guys believe should do? See, man, you know what I want. See, Pokemon is one of the biggest franchisee, right? I want in my audience to have a lot of Pokemon fans, a lot of monster catching kind of guys who love it, right? That's why I feel like if we play a lot of monster catching games, then they'll be best. Because see, those are the audience who are the most decent all over the world, right? Those Pokemon audience are the most decent audience because they are not new or rage baiting kind of audience, all these new games, their audience are rage baiting or their audience are frustrated. But Pokemon audience, if you look at it, you all know Pokemon, nah? Right? You all know how it is, how the game is, how it looks. So its audience is very calming, very animals loving. I'll go up to say that. Yes, Paul is saying. Then by that's what I was about to say. There's only few people playing Nintendo games, but PS5 games or PC games, everyone knows about it. Yes. I agree to that. But the thing with Nintendo is that its audience is limited in India. Indian audience hardly has had the maneuver to play PS5, right? So it is very hard for them to even compound with Nintendo. But which I totally wish to change. I really want people to play Nintendo games. All right. If you're just playing Sony games, PS5 games, you are missing a lot out. Trust me, you're missing a big fraction out from your life. All right. See, PS5 games are good, realistic, everything. They are made with their own mechanisms, everything. But if you play Nintendo games, you'll understand what true gaming is. Why? Is because all of the major games, if you compound, right? The ones that began gaming, Mario, Pokemon, Zelda, back in the day, Metroid, right? Metroidvania, whatever it is. So these games, they defined the gaming genre back in the days. So they use the mechanisms which make you understand the fun of playing games. They don't make you comply with their rules. They give you a space to play. That's why Nintendo is. That's why loved. Nintendo is hardly any. Nintendo's got hardly any haters. It is like that, and I really, really respect Nintendo's style. Avi is saying, Dhanbhai, what is the update of your game? Yeah, Avi is a kid who doesn't understand what he should speak, what he should not speak. अभी तुम्हें सीखना पड़ेगा तुम्हें क्या बोलना चाहिए क्या नहीं बोलना चाहिए यू आर जस्ट अ किड हु आर यू टू आस्क इट इज लाइक दैट थोड़ा अभी क्वेश्चंस बहुत पूछता है ही डजंट नो दैट नहीं पूछने चाहिए Policing in India, even PC audience are like not that big as compared to Western countries. They are. Plus, still so many people in India doesn't want to play. They will ruin their PC or laptop. I agree. I totally agree with that idea. It's just that people in India are so scared of the gaming market that they do whatever they do. ऐसा एक तो यार बहुत कम मार्केट ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ पे पायरेसी की ओपनली बातें होती हैं और जो मार्केट में ओपनली पायरेसी की बातें हो रही है अंडरस्टैंड दैट दैट मार्केट इज लिटरली नॉट अ गुड स्पेस ठीक है पैसे नहीं है तो करेंगे ये सब कोई रीजंस नहीं होते हैं बट इट इज व्हाट इट इज. Yeah. One thing I really like is Xbox is doing a lot of good stuff now. Xbox, I really wish Xbox to come back, man. It used to give good games. Right? Hello was good. In my terms, many Xbox exclusives that used to come back in the day, they were good. See, if you guys don't know, Forza Horizon was also Xbox exclusive, right? It currently might even go back to being the same, right? Indiana Jones used to come back in the days, as much as I remember. State of Decay, right? Gears of War तो है, वो तो उनका ही है. But Gears of War is a very unique niche, right? If you have to list 100 Nintendo games, let me check. Mostly it will revolve around Mario only, right? Pokemon only. Final Fantasy might even be somewhere. Zelda will be on top, somewhere like this. So it is what it is, it is like that. But I feel like that you should literally play games of this Nintendo stuff. I would buy both, not just one, but I'm just saying that it is what it is, you know. Policing in India, even PC audience are not like that big as compared to Western countries. They are why. Plus, still so many people in India doesn't want to pay. I know, man. Policing, even Xbox Game Pass is also good. Yeah, yes, Xbox Game Pass is good, but even though all the people have these games and all, they hardly ever take a Game Pass. That's what I feel. They all are just enjoying games through different means or passing CDs to their friends. That is still a culture even today. Right? That's why people are promoting this Steam so much because they get Steam family. They can share it with friends. That's why it is being promoted. Bhavya is saying hi. What's up, Bhavya? Welcome back. Mr. is saying Namaste, Mohanlal ji. नमस्ते मेहता साहब. क्या चल रहा है मेहता जी? Today we are just chatting. Bhava is saying, remember me, ji bhai. You were here yesterday, right? Yes. Those who actively join my live, I sometimes remember those people. I don't remember everything about you, but नाम से तो थोड़ा थोड़ा पता चल जाता है. Yes, Bhavai, we are talking about games. Have you seen the latest Xbox updates? It is crazy, man. It is crazy. Paul is saying Steam family. I didn't check it yet. Does it let you play your Steam games with your other people who join the Steam family? Yeah, no, maybe it is something like that. I haven't even used it, but I have heard about it. Let me check it for you. Steam Family is a feature that allows up to 6 family members living in the same household to share their game libraries. It replaces the old family sharing and family view features, adding robust new capabilities like simultaneous play and unified parental controls. Yes, it does. You can simultaneously play. Amazing. It is one of the best. Yeah, man, I uploaded a story today. We might play Batman games soon, man. We might play it. I really think a good Batman game would suit the environment right now. We have played multiple crazy games, right? Now, a Batman game is the perfect start to it, perfect addition to it. What do you guys think? Do you guys love Batman games? I guess Paul was playing one, right? Recently, Paul? Which one did you play, Paul? Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, Night. There are many games. Paul is saying, like, for example, if I buy GTA 5 and somebody from my Steam family doesn't have the game, then that my family member still can access the game. Is it like that? Yes, something like that. Yes. If you have a game and your family member doesn't, you can share it and you both can jam together. It is something like that. I'm not really sure though. But yes. I'm excited to use it and then I might give you guys some review. Definitely the I played the Arkham Asylum. Yes. I guess it will be crazy, you know. If you played the Arkham Asylum, then Asylum was the oldest one, right? It came the first. Then came the next ones, I guess. Let me check. Let me check. Just a second, boys. Just a second. I'm not sure for how long we'll keep this live. We are just here for normal chatting. बाद में रात को तो हम गेमिंग करेंगे, राइट? अभी मीटिंग के बीच मुझे थोड़ा टाइम मिला और एक बढ़िया सी न्यूज़ मैंने देखी. मैंने कहा चलो सबसे बातें करते हैं. इट इज़ परफेक्ट. Paul is saying oldest one, Dhyan bhai. For your stream night would be good, Dhyan bhai. I agree. बैटमैन गेम्स तो सारी हम खेलेंगे, एक दो नहीं, सारी खेलेंगे. ठीक है. असylum इज द 2010. यस. सिटी, आर्कम सिटी वॉज 2012 और आर्कम नाइट वॉज 2015. हम लोग तीनों खेलेंगे एक एक करके, आराम से मस्त टाइम निकाल के. क्या मजा आएगा. तीनों में कॉम्बैट थोड़ा थोड़ा इंप्रूव करा इन लोगों ने, ठीक है, ऐसा मैंने सुना है. द फर्स्ट गेम दैट केम आउट, आर्कम असylum, वाज नोन फॉर इट्स कॉम्बैट सिस्टम. देन by the time of Arkham Knight, they implemented a lot of new stuff. क्योंकि उसमें ओपन वर्ल्ड उन लोगों ने कर दिया था, तो उन लोगों को ग्रैपलिंग हुक, फिर कार ड्राइविंग मैकेनिज्म्स और हंटिंग, ये सब उनको डालना पड़ा था. थोड़ा स्टेल्थ टाइप ऑफ मोड भी इन लोगों ने कर दिया, राइट? तो वो थोड़ा देखना पड़ा था. शुभ सिंह इज रेसिडेंट इविल 4 मल्टीप्लेयर. देखना पड़ेगा. नो, both original and remake, both are not multiplayer. But yes. Babush Kaboy, what's up, Bahubali? What's up, buddy? Amazing energy. Yes, no, Resident Evil 4, the original and remake, both are not multiplayer. They're story heavy. That's the fun of Resident Evil games, man. If you wish to play zombie kind of games which are multiplayer, Left 4 Dead 2 is your jam, right? I guess we might begin other games today or tomorrow only. So we have announced multiple games we are going to play this month, okay? If you guys missed the shot, missed the reel, let me tell you guys. We are going to play Resident Evil 4. We already played Werewolf, right? That is an amazing game, underrated game. Most of the gamers won't even know about it. I know because I study game development, right? That's why it is in the list. Then we are going to play Medal of Honor. If you guys love Call of Duty, Medal of Honor was its biggest rival, right? One guy commented recently on one of my short and Insta, reels in Insta. He said that Medal of Honor walked so Battlefield could run. That is actually true. Medal of Honor was one of the first. Okay. Babush Kabo is saying Resident Evil games are fun. They don't bore. I agree, man. Among zombies, there are very few games who actually hit the gamers, style. They have their own style that is needed in zombie games. That apocalyptic world is amazing to play if well made. Babushka Boy is very right. Resident Evil games are really fun amongst them. I've played many multiple zombie games. World War Z was a good one. Days Gone was also a unique style. The bike riding in Days Gone felt too good. Okay, I'll agree to that. Uh, Last of Us was definitely good, but it was story heavy, so it was driven by the lore, I would say. Night Seek is saying good afternoon, Dhyanbhai. What's up, buddy? Afternoon, afternoon. Babushka Boy is saying Resident Evil's ludonarrative alchemy lies in its orchestration of precocious agency, transmuting resource deprivation into an almost sublime architecture of dread. Amazing. We seem to have an English teacher in our chat today. RE10 will be more anticipated than ever. I agree. No, man, I guess after the Requiem, people will need a break now because Requiem went ahead of its anticipation. Now it feels like if they do good with Leon, they will they will actually be one of the best games whenever they launch RE10, right? Night Seek is saying working on a Monday afternoon. Nothing else. What are you working on, man? What is your routine, Night? I guess we haven't talked about it. What is your routine like? Tell me about it. Babushka Boy is saying Requiem was short. I finished it in 5 hours. Is it that short? I don't know. I played the demo. I haven't played the whole game yet. Let me check how big is Requiem. Resident Evil Requiem. Mm. Oh yeah, man, it's only 10 hours. But I guess they made a good game, right? Hours is not an issue if you are making a good game. If people are loving it, even 10 hours is worth charging 3,000 rupees, right? Babushka Boy is saying you need to play God of War. I've played it, man. We'll play it on live. Uh, okay, so I have not revealed every game we are going to play live, but God of War is on the list. Spider Man is on the list. Call of Duty's campaign games are on the list. We are going to play every Call of Duty one by one. When? That is a mystery for you guys, right? Stay updated in Discord on and Insta. You guys will know about it soon. Night Seek is saying 3 a.m. gaming and 1 p.m. working. Heavy schedule. Same, man. Same. You know, since I began this live streaming stuff, it has been like 3 months of me live streaming, right? So initially the schedule was not changed because it was new. But now we have this amazing community. We have good people talking. So I deliberately wish to make some time for this out of my schedule. So now it has become a little heavy. My schedule has shuffled up because of this. And I agree, late night gaming and midday working has become a routine. It is fun now. I'm enjoying it though. Plus, usually whenever good members of my community comes, like see, Paul is here. We all have such great discussions on live, right? It feels worth spending 1 2 hours, right? Even in Discord, me and Paul were having a good talk in Discord today. What a beautiful talk we had, right? About the gaming scope in the next few years. That is good. Paul is saying for zombie game, if it has brutality, it will always feel good there, buddy. That is true. You need to be crazy in a zombie game. That's how you kick it out of the park. Six is saying work from home is fun rather than traveling in the seat. Yeah, in this heat, I would agree. Plus, man, you can just go wherever you like, right? Six, you don't have to be aligned to your home. Just go to a mountain. पॉल के वहाँ चले जाओ यार. पॉल के वहाँ पे क्या वेदर है. Beautiful weather he has over there. Babushka boy is saying, Nana, the real OGs finished the game in less than 5 hours. Yeah. Those who speed run it, see, I as a developer, I'm telling you guys, those who guys speed run it, okay, through any game, they are losing the fun of the game just to get the dopamine out of it. Right? So always play your games slow, always enjoy the vibes that we have created for any game. Right? This is an industry talk that you're getting right here. Don't try to speed run through any game, right? Always give it as much time as you can. Right? If you're paying 2 3 hours, you need to get worth of it. Babushka boy is saying skibidi. What is that? So Babushka boy, since you're new here, let me introduce myself. I'm Dhyan Patel. I'm CEO of Separate Times Games. We are making our own game for PC, mobile, and consoles. And we also have a gaming community. We do live streams, game jams, everything. Today we are doing just chatting stream here. And one more thing is that I am not a great content consumer. So you're saying skibidi and all, but I don't know what that is, right? I'm not updated with the memes and all. मेरे डिस्कॉर्ड में जो ये लोग भेजते हैं मुझे उतना ही पता होता है अब आजकल तो. But yes, you seem to be a core gamer, man, Babushka boy. Tell me about yourself. Babushka boy is saying 5 hours isn't a speedrun. I was exploring, but based on context, the puzzle seems generic, so it doesn't take too long to finish. Yeah. Yeah, man, I agree. Even in today's games, right? Puzzles have gotten a little too easy for everyone, not just Babushka boy, but for everyone. The puzzles have just been a little easier. Back in the days, अगर Zelda games तुम लोगों ने खेली है, right? Without navigation, without anything, the puzzles used to be a headache, right? उस टाइम पे पजल सॉल्व करने में मजा आता था. आज तो थोड़ा जेनरिक्स हो गया है. एज बबुश्का बॉय सेइंग, आई एग्री. नाइट सीक इज सेइंग बाय, जस्ट रिमाइंडिंग आई एम करण, माय गेमर टैग इज नाइट सिक्स. हाँ, आई नो मैन, आई नो यू करण फ्रॉम आवर इंस्टा. बट यस, आई एम सेइंग कि एंजॉय करो. वर्क फ्रॉम होम ही है तो पॉल के वहाँ चले जाओ. वो पॉल जहाँ रहता है ना यार, नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया, दैट हैज़ अ ब्यूटिफुल वेदर सिस्टम. You'll love it. Night Seek is saying same thing we did with Forza Horizon 6. Took it slow. You should, man. Actually, when Forza FH6 की मैंने starting देखी, they brought that robot, right? I love that. मुझे तो बड़ा मजा आया यार. मुझे तो यार वो उसकी याद आ गई. Pacific Rim. Have you guys seen that movie? Pacific Rim. I love it. Same with RDR2. Yeah. RDR2 तो यार slow ही होनी चाहिए. You should not rush over RDR2. Nightseek is saying I'm planning to do a Witcher 3 run before the new DLC. क्या बात कर रहे हो? Witcher 3 में DLC आ रहा है? कौन सा? कब आ रहा है? Or are you talking about the DLC that already came out? Yeah, Blood and Wine तो आ गया ना. थर्ड DLC अनाउंस्ड. क्या बात कर रहे हो? Witcher 3 is amazing, okay, boys? You need to enjoy that game. If a new DLC is coming out, you guys need to watch it. Need to play it. Keep an eye out for it. Tanishk Pawar is saying, भाई like Katy Kids नहीं. क्या कह रहे हो भाई? What are you saying? Paul is saying, ध्यान भाई like imagining doing speed run and getting over it. Man, that guy was doing it in our community. Pranav, he he showed us how to speed run in that game. It was crazy. Actually, in that game, you can do speed run, man. It gives you less frustration. फटाफट खत्म हो जाएगा ना यार. Usually, the crazy part about that game is that it keeps going on if you play it slow. It's very frustrating. Knight is saying the first one was so good. Yeah, one of my favorite movies, Pacific Rim. The first one was so. I agree, man. Pacific Rim needs a remake, man. I love that movie. Right? Also, I want it to be in IMAX. I want Pacific Rim to be an IMAX movie. It deserves that quality. You know, after Transformers, if there's any cinematic movie about robots and all that had the same beautiful quality, Pacific Rim. I love it. Paul is saying, Dhyan bhai, the weather in Northeast nowadays kind of complicated. It's always heavy raining, power cut issues, but there's no heat. The maximum I faced so far 25 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah. Yes. Amazing. Babushka boy is saying, for someone new such as yourself, as I'm unaware of your history with games, the puzzles throughout Resident Evil itself are highly foreseeable. Nonetheless, the gaming industry is taking a blow after PS5 declaring that they will not release exclusive games on Steam. Yeah, man, Babushka boy, since you're new here, let me tell you, I'm not new to gaming. So I know the stuff that you're talking about. Plus, I think you don't know the latest industry stuff. So I guess you're saying this, but it's all right. Babushka boy is saying, okay, bro, I'll see you around. Yeah, bye bye. Amazing, amazing. Yes. Night is saying Pacific Rim is probably getting a prequel, possibly Idris Elba's character story. Yeah, that would be fun, okay? Idris Elba actually did a lot of good stuff, man. He came in that also. Hobbs and Shaw. I liked it. Right? Hobbs and Shaw was a good watch. Is any new update coming on Hobbs and Shaw? I would want to watch that. Right? After Fast and Furious, if there is anything fun that they introduced, Hobbs and Shaw was it. Hobbs and Shaw updates. It's in development as of 2024. Perfect. I feel like big movies might not come out this year because the gaming industry is booming, but next year's beginning will be the start where beautiful movies might come out. So both industries align with each other, right? Because the producers and everything have a direct talk. So it is what it is. Night Seek is saying Pacific Rim is probably getting a prequel. Oh yeah, I read it. Michael Bay is returning to the Transformers franchise. क्या बात कर रहे हो? Michael Bay is returning to the Transformers franchise to make a new movie with possibly Sam Witwicky. Wow, returning the first three movies 2009 to had my most favorite one. Man, that is the news. Beautiful news. क्या बात? Original cast, huh boys? Original cast. Also, man, I want that Transformer Ironhide. We need the Transformer back. शायद उन लोगों ने नहीं रखा है. Maybe in the sequels he got beaten by the Decepticons and all. But we need him back. Ironhide was a beautiful, beautiful monster. Night Seek is saying 2011. Yes. Mr. Wizing waiting for Spider-Man Brand New Day. अरे यार मिस्टर जब भी स्पाइडरमैन बोलता है मुझे नॉयर याद आता है यार. मुझे देखना है नॉयर. Nicolas Cage finally came, man, but I just didn't get the time to watch it. I want to watch it. Right? Night Seek is saying we are getting the new Spider-Man in July. उसका कुछ पोस्टर आया था आज कल मेरे टीम ने बताया था मुझे. अमेजिंग. हम लोग करते हैं, हम लोग सुबह बैठ के 10-15 मिनट ये बातें कर लेते हैं मेरी टीम के साथ कि क्या क्या नया आया, क्या क्या बढ़िया सी चीज़ हो रही है. हम लोगों को मज़ा आता है. आगे आगे जो बोरिंग डिस्कशन हम करने वाले होते हैं उसके लिए थोड़ा प्रेप हो जाते हैं हम लोग. मज़ा आता है ये सारी बातें करने में सुबह सुबह. अमेजिंग. गुड न्यूज़ बॉयज. अमेजिंग. अटैक ऑन टाइटन की भी एक गेम थी राइट, वो खेले? स्टीम पे होगी वो तो शायद होगी. Night Seek is saying if you want to get a very nice Transformers 2 Optimus Prime non-transformable figure as a showpiece, you can search for the 3 Zone Optimus Prime, very detailed and available in India, I think. मैन मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ऐसा एक ये जो एक्शन फिगरिंग वाला जो होता है वो एक थोड़ा मेरे रूम में एक लेके आऊँ पीछे और एक गिव अवे कर दूँ. बिकॉज वी ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीटेड 10K राइट ऑन इंस्टा एंड यूट्यूब पे भी अब हम 5K पहुँचने वाले हैं. I feel like doing a small giveaway, but देखते हैं. Nothing final yet. Because the thing is, giveaway करने में एक्शन फिगरिंग्स टूट जाते हैं, मैंने ये देखा है. They are very fragile. तो उससे अच्छा कुछ और करना पड़ता है. नाइट सीक इज काइंड ऑफ एक्सपेंसिव फिगरिंग दो. या मतलब 3-4-5 हज़ार तक तो नॉर्मल हो ही गया है. उससे ऊपर का होगा तो देखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, उतने तक तो हम वो ही है. If you don't know, man, Night Seeks, a few months ago, I was offered a Luffy straw hat. It was 2.5 feet straw hat. Price मुझे अभी याद नहीं. It was around more than 5K only. That guy wanted me to stick it right here in the back. He loves One Piece, even I do. That's why he wanted to have stuck it over there, you know. Night Seek is saying, no, this 3 Zone Optimus costs like 35K. Oh, yeah, then it must be the bigger ones. I was in this place and I was willing to buy that. It was for 19K, but it was a beautiful 4 feet, 4.5 feet, I guess, Optimus Prime like this. And it came on its stand. The stand itself was 3 feet. So total it gets to 7 feet. It was a beautiful piece, man. It came with a sword or something. Beautiful piece it was. It was for 19 or 20K, I guess, but I didn't get it at that time. वो लेके आऊँ यहाँ पे रख दूँ बस मस्त पड़ा रहे. I would love to have that. I would love to have that. एक और पीस मैंने देखा था. मैं जहाँ गया था वहाँ पे एक ये था कि व्हाट वाज दैट ऑप्टिमस प्राइम जो उड़ रहा था मूवी में, राइट? आई डोंट नो द नेम, आई फॉरगॉट द नेम, बट उसका सेम फिगरिन था. इट वाज फॉर 23 200. तो वो थोड़ा छोटा था. इट वाज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक दिस माय पीसी साइज, 1.5-3 फुट का था. बट इट वाज ब्यूटीफुल मैन, ब्यूटीफुल. Knight is saying 2, Transformers 2, Jet Power Optimus Prime. Yes. The old guy dies and then he takes his parts and all, you know. That Optimus. वो था, वो 3 फुट का था, 22,000 का. अरे what beauty it was. Amazing. ऑल्सो उसके बाद मैंने ये देखा था, डीमन स्लेयर की एक स्वॉर्ड देखी थी. आई लव्ड इट. इट वॉज नॉट एक्सपेंसिव, वो तो 3-4 हज़ार की थी. बट यहाँ पे रखने की जगह नहीं थी, मेरे पास बुक्स की ये शेल्फ है, इसलिए मैंने लिया नहीं. एंड द ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स 3 जेट पैक ऑप्टिमस प्राइम. या ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स 3 का होगा यार, वो इजिप्ट वाला कौन सा मूवी था, लेट मी चेक. अमेजिंग. फॉलन, फॉलन करके कुछ था ना. रिवेंज ऑफ द फॉलन, यस. इट वाज द सेकंड, या. डार्क ऑफ द मून वाज द थर्ड. रिवेंज ऑफ द फॉलन, यस. Amazing. Night Seek is saying, but in both Optimus flies, yes. In both it flies. Paul is saying, ध्यान भाई शेल्फ के ऊपर रख सकते हो. हाँ, शेल्फ. ऊपर जो स्पेस है वहां पे हम रख सकते हैं, वहां पे अच्छा भी लगेगा. आई एग्री. अमेजिंग, अमेजिंग. करते हैं, उसका उसका एक लाके रखना है. अमेजिंग. अभी तो यार स्टीम पे ही मैं इतनी गेम्स खरीद खरीद कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है. लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के लिए मैंने कितने खरीद लिए, लास्ट 2 महीने में मैंने 12 से 13 गेम्स खरीद लिए. अभी और 5 खरीदने के. स्टीम इज ब्यूटिफुल बॉयज. फॉर पीसी स्टीम इज अनबीटेबल एट दिस पॉइंट. राइट, मैंने फार क्राई के सारे खरीदे. यस, देखो, फार क्राई 3, 4, 5, 6 ले डाले. वील प्ले इट ऑन लाइव. ठीक है. जस्ट कॉज 3 लिया मैंने. रेसिडेंट इविल 4, 3, 2, रेजिस्टेंस, 7 एंड विलेज, मतलब 8, मतलब 5 या 6 रेसिडेंट खरीद ली मैंने. वील प्ले इट लाइव मैन. आई एंजॉय दिस गेम्स प्लेइंग लाइव. डेविल में क्राई मैंने ले ली 1, 2, 3, 5 और 4 लिया था मैंने. यस, 4 लिया था. तो सारी डेविल में क्राई आ गई, और एक और ली थी डेविल में क्राई 2013 वाली. मजा आएगा. ब्यूटीफुल गेम्स दिस आर. फिर इंसोम्निया गेम्स तुम्हें लोगों को पता है, राइट? नयन बिनेश, हाय, व्हाट्स अप बडी? Night Seek is saying some inspiration maybe. What are you saying? I've covered my wall with Hot Wheels. I shared the image on the Instagram group. Oh, I'll check it. Amazing. Paul is saying, and you can add cool posters to the Unbinary. Man, I don't like posters, man. मुझे posters मैं पहले करता था ना यार, पर अब आई एम लाइक ओवर इट. More than posters, I like figurines. I like to have cool arts. If instead of posters I would go for painting, I like to have some art in my room. या ये दिस इज माय ऑफिस रूम मैन. तो यहाँ पे कुछ है नहीं, एकदम प्लेन रखा है मैंने, क्योंकि मीटिंग्स होती है ना, तो मीटिंग्स में पीछे तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता. बाहर के रूम्स में एक पोस्टर जैसा है, यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं है. Night is saying, I won't say no to a proper GTS 6 poster though. Yeah, that is true. In your bedroom or anything, you can always stick a poster, you know. I like to keep it clean, but yeah, bedroom में तो चलता है. Paul is saying, Dhyan bhai, I have covered my wall with some great historical figures from past. क्या बात. You know, I like to collect swords. मुझे ये swords और क्या कहते हैं उसे, scythes. Swords and scythe, मुझे ये तो पसंद है. Nayan Binish is saying, big fan of yours. Your videos are really inspiring. Amazing, man. Thank you. Where are you from, Nayan? And are you a gamer or what? अमेजिंग बॉयस. मैं कह रहा हूँ यार, मुझे वॉच डॉग्स की चाहिए. वॉच डॉग्स की हैट मैं लाऊंगा अभी. वॉच डॉग्स की हैट लाऊंगा, विचर की स्वॉर्ड लाऊंगा. आई रियली लाइक दैट. आई वॉन्ट वॉच डॉग्स हैट, विचर स्वॉर्ड, and we might go for Transformers, as I'm saying. That will be the best. Nayan Binish is saying Kerala. Amazing, man. Good to have you here, buddy. Tell me about yourself. What do you do, man? Nayan, you seem like a sincere guy. Are you a student? Are you a professional gamer? What do you do? Paul is saying, or you can add small die-cast car model to the unbuy since you are into cast. Yeah, I have that. As I'm saying, not in this room, but in another room, I have a collection of cars and bikes. Right? So mostly I collect watches, shoes. Then I also have a thing for specs. I have some good amount of specs, sunglasses. But yeah, perfumes. परफ्यूम का कलेक्शन है. बट यस, एक्शन फिगरिंस अभी होता ही है कि एक्शन फिगरिंस कुछ कुछ होती है ना, वो बहुत बड़ी होती है. So for that you need a different compartment. I really like to put them organized. Right? Nayan is saying student. All right. Amazing. Nayan, man, we are talking about Transformers. Have you seen that movie? We love Transformers. Amazing energy, boys. Amazing energy. Good to have a deep talk about Transformers. Yeah, let me check, man. We need to have good Transformers games. I want to play Transformers games. Oh yeah, there is one. Transformers Earth Spark Expedition. Let me check.
You must find a way in, Bumblebee, and then disable Mandroid's arachnid trail.
That was a warm-up? This could be an uphill struggle.
You can do it, B. I believe in you.
Yeah, it is. It is not the as good as the original ones, but it is like a semi-open world game. We can actually play this. Not bad, right? It is not bad. Nayan is saying, yep, it's amazing. Yeah, I know, man. Transformers is one series I'll always love, right? Plus, the thing is, they never even ruined any part of Transformers for any of the gamers, you know? They always carried it throughout the decades, right? It is very rare for such a big franchise, you know? Knight is saying the most goated Transformers games were Fall of Cybertron, War of Cybertron, and man, that's what I'm saying. I played those games in Nintendo back in those days. They are nowhere to found, man. I want them on PC. If not, I'll just have to get an older console and stream it somehow. But they are amazing, man. So there are new alternatives, right? War robots and everything, but they are nothing like our Transformers. Our Transformers was a different beast, right? It cannot be compared. Even Ben 10, man. Ben 10's good games need to be here. छोटी मोटी गेम्स हैं यार. ठीक है, पावर
The
ट्रिप है
world
और
is
ये
in
सब गेम्स
danger,
हैं, but they're
and
not
this time the
the
bad
peak
guys
of Ben
aren't
10.
clowning around.
You know what I mean? Also, RoboCop की गेम आज सेल पे है. Have you guys seen that movie? The movie was good, not bad, but I played one of its game. It was decent, not the best, you know. Nan is saying, do you know about Teku Island game? Teku Island game. Let me check. No. What is this? Is this like an indie project made in India? Yeah. Language is Malayalam, so definitely it's made in India. Seems good, man. The graphics seems good for this Teku Island game. Yeah. If it is an Indian game, all the best. Wishes to the developers. Pranav is saying, yo, what's up, buddy Pranav? We are talking about Transformers game, man, Pranav. Karan and me. Paul. Paul is saying, okay, cars, yeah. Nightseek is saying, these Transformers games are the most requested game to be brought back to PC. Activision seems to have forgotten in which of their servers do they have the game files saved to release to the public. I know, man. Happens, with such a big company. Plus, it is not just the servers, man. The Activision Blizzard, everything, the fiasco that's. I'll leave it, man. Let's not talk about it, I cannot talk about everything openly. Dark Havoc is saying, bro, how is the life? It's amazing, man. How is your life? Our life is simple, man. We are working, then enjoying with our community these days. It's the same. Boys, I'm really excited for John Wick's game. Keanu Reeves is a guy you watch out for. Pranav, man, I'm thinking of getting a Nintendo. I want to play Pokemon games now. I really feel like Pokemon games will be fun. Plus, the community it has, it is one of the most sincere community, right? For creators, Nintendo community is one of the best and most sincere because most of them are Japanese and all. They are very, very respectable. Everyone likes to enjoy with respectable people, you know. Nightseek is saying these games can be acquired through other means. I've played them in 2021, but they are not available. I know, man. I know, but I cannot promote the other means, That's why I don't even wish to talk about it. But yes, as I'm saying, I have played it, so it's not new for me. I know how the games were, and it was crazy back in the days. Okay, trust me. Paul is saying life is like walk, eat, sleep, repeat. Dhyan bhai. I agree. Yeah, make money. Add make money in between. Right, that is important. I know, man. I was playing GTA yesterday, and one thing that clicked me is that it is one of the biggest gaming in the world, right? But if you stream it, the community that you're getting is not the peak which you should aim for, right? SJ is live. Hello, what's up, buddy? Dark Havoc is saying, please suggest me some horror underrated games. Man, I guess my community will be better in that. I don't go for horror games much often, but the boys who you see in the chat, I guess they'll be able to help you more. They have some good collections up their sleeve. Nightseek is saying make money to buy unoptimized games. Yeah, unoptimized is still okay, man. Unfinished game is an issue that is increasing these days. I always respect a developer when he releases a game which is completely finished, right? But these days, what's going on? No, it's a known fact now. It is not a unknown fact that people are selling unfinished games and then they say that like we'll upload DLC of it. So DLC is not meant for that, right? You need to upload a finished game, man. DLC is supposed to be future content. That's why they get critics and all. It is something. But I agree, man. The development is also very costly. Plus the thing is, people are not trusting their own beloved franchises anymore. That has also risen to a fact these days. So let's say if you loved a game, let's say you loved X game, right? They launched a new game, X2. You're not supposed to go and play it anymore. Before, what used to happen is if Call of Duty is launching something, Everyone waits for it. God of War, everyone waits for it. There used to be a trust. It is lost. That's why this has risen. Pranav is saying, go for it, man. Also try out Pal World if you're interested. I mean, I'm totally into Pal. Man, I already played Pal World, Pranav, as I'm saying. And I guess it is multiplayer, right? We can play it together. Pal World is good. I like Pal World. But the original yeah, Pokemon games is unbeatable. You cannot beat the original, right? Even the new ones, Legend Arceus and everything. It's good. Night Siege is saying at least Forza is not unoptimized launch. Yeah. Forza, it is at stake, that's why. Forza is supposed to be Xbox exclusive, so it is at it is under pressure. Let's say that. It has to perform good. All is saying like exactly Dhyan by people are using DLC as fixing the bugs data. I know, man. But we cannot talk much about it openly. But it is a fact now. It is known fact now. So we can at least discuss it at a certain extent. Night Seek is saying some industry authoritative people were saying that GTA 6 shouldn't be priced at around $70. They should charge more so other games publishers don't feel like they are charging more for their slot games. I was looking at this. It was European Union meeting, not European Union. Maybe it was some executive from Europe. He was in a meeting with a female executive, and they were discussing this for about 1.5 hours. Very beautiful discussion, boys. If you guys wish to go dwell into the industry, then this discussion is something you should watch for. All right, very beautiful discussion. Amazing insights you'll get. So, yes, they were talking about all this only that everything is changing. You cannot even own games even if you pay $70 and everything. That is bad for the industry and everything. Then the other guy was trying to prove the point why it is happening and all. It is what it is, right? Beautiful discussion. You need to watch it. I cannot explain it like this. Cool boy saying hi. What's up, buddy? Nayan Binesh is saying, what do you do for a living? Man, I am CEO of a game studio. We're making our own game. PC, mobile, and console. Right? I'm I'm thinking of that game that used to come out back in the days. Vector. What happened to that? Vector was a well formulated game, okay, back in the day. Oh, there's a new game on Steam. Yeah, it is the same one. Nayan Binesh's DP remind me of that Vector game. It had this blue aesthetic as well. Amazing. Nightseek is saying crew game licenses were just revoked by Ubisoft while people were playing the game with their friends offline. Oh, yeah, I did. I don't know about this. Maybe I heard, but I it slipped my mind. I'm not sure. So, okay, one more thing is there is this new game called Clutch. Everyone is talking about it today. So it is supposed to be made by uh, previous Forza Horizon developers, Clutch. All right, and in that, what they did is they added cool gadgets to cars. So if you're driving a car at a fast pace, you can use grappling hook to attach it to somewhere, and the car just rolls around. That is a beautiful mechanism to play, right? I would love to experience that. Everyone is talking about it. It is supposed to release in 2027 or something. I'm not sure. मेरी मीटिंग में ये बात हुई थी तो I'm really not sure about it, but it is something that I uh, heard today. Paul is saying Vector was good game. I still play that. Yeah. Oh, you still play? Crazy. Yeah, it was a good game. Man is saying, where are you from? I am from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Dark Havoc is saying, what's your type in games? Like horror or open world Call of Duty type you're making up? What's your type? Are you asking my favorite games or are you asking the game that I'm making? The game I'm making is action adventure, semi open world. Okay, not open world, semi open world. Uh, action adventure. Yes. Knight is saying the ones that built the festival playlist system and left because of the dissatisfaction with the game's current state to make their own game. Looks good, honestly. Yeah, Clutch looks good. Knight is saying current state meaning state during FH5. Yeah, I got that. Paul is saying the by earlier that was I was talking about. Like nowadays, it feels just a game is not enough. Game needs its own uniqueness. What do you think, Dhyanbhai? Yeah, you need a unique angle to yourself. But as I'm saying, yeah, there came out this game. You know, it was called, I forgot its name, but it was so unique that it became a niche itself. So it aimed for a sell point of 10x of its budget, but it hardly did 2x or 3x. So this is an issue. Plus, this is an example that has been given to many of the new developers, right? Because today you have unlimited amount of ideas due to Chat GPT and everything. You can also code most of it, right? That is something that was not there before. You can actually code your ideas out now. So you have to stick to something that is fun to play, right? In the urge of making something unique, you cannot go and build something which becomes a niche. You can, but try not to if your aim is to sell it more, right? But yes, you should have some USP. That is in all business, USP is needed. Even if you're making the same game, let's say you made Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Battlefield, same stuff, shooting, campaign. But what's the different point? Your audience. Your audience should feel something different from the others. You should keep your audience intact, right? That's how it is. But yeah, same stuff, man. See, Ghost of Tsushima worked. Then Ubisoft made a similar game. It didn't work. So yeah, something you need to very thoroughly learn. But you know what I feel is, don't go for uniqueness. It just doesn't end. Instead, go for a product you like, you feel fun, and you'll unknowingly make a good product which will sell. Night is saying Ubisoft Saturn was cringe. I cannot comment on that, man. But yeah, it. I have played better Ubisoft games. That's all I'll say. I really like Ubisoft when it was making Far Cry 4, when it was making other games. We have played most of the Ubisoft games on our lives. Just look at this. Let me check which was the Ubisoft game. Far Cry 4 was the one. Then comes let me check the playlists. It was doing beautiful stuff back in the days, okay? I guess Ghost Recon was also Ubisoft. Watch Dogs was also Ubisoft. So the crazy amount of stuff it did, man, you cannot compete it. That studio was crazy. Amazing. Policing, now I understand the unbuy. Like it should be like unique but fun. Yeah, it should be fun. Just focus on being fun. You'll eventually lead yourself to a USP. Instead of going through the other route, unique and then fun, that is difficult. Fun and unique, that is easier to get. Night Seeking and Call of Duty went from a solid product to weird mechanics which destroyed the main player base. And after 2021, right? The market, you know what happened is, first thing that ruined games were feedbacks. I'm telling you guys, feedbacks were the least thing people should have taken, because after 2020, everyone was giving opinions, man. Everyone was giving opinions. Most of them were bullshit, right? They just formulated it a little better, so people just agreed to it more. But it was bullshit. So that ruined most of the games. What happened is, because of feedbacks, people just started saying that we need mobile games. You should focus on mobile, right? So they had to hire new developers, mobile developers, and they were given more priority. Now mobile developers had no idea of what core PS5 developers or big developers went through. So their ideologies began clashing in every space, right? Not in just one company, in every space. That's when the revolution began, and that's how it went down, right? It is just crazy, man. It is just crazy. But I guess now it is coming back to its senses, because people have left reading feedbacks again. Now they are going to their core mechanics again. At least that's what we have seen in the last 6 months. Knight is saying till AC Unity Ubisoft was same. I agree. Unity was good. Paul is saying Dhyan bhai, like that's 100% true. Like once you try to add a new layer to counter that layer and matching with your game, you need an extra layer. Like it's never ending. Yeah, it's never ending, man. The urge to improve your game is never ending. You know, that's why you don't do that. Just make a good game, launch it, and then work on it. Make a sequel. Till then, the old game will get you more audience. Night Seek is saying, I love the AC Ezio trilogy, but now they are in a very different direction. I was a huge fan of Ezio trilogy, man. What do I say? Sunny is saying, I just joined, but I'm looking for an online business. Can you help me in that? No, man, I don't do that. Right? I'm not here to sell courses. I'm not here to guide people to do that business. We are just here to play games, enjoy, talk about it. We can talk about business, but I'm not here to guide you guys. Right? Even if I do that, I won't do it for free. The thing is, if you do all this for free, then there are more objective maneuvers that you have to face. Instead, इसीलिए लोग कोर्स बेचते हैं. पता है तुम लोगों को कोर्स बेचने का जो सिस्टम शुरू हुआ वो इसीलिए हुआ था. अगर तुम 15,000 चार्ज कर रहे हो, if you're charging 15,000 for a course, they can't even say that this course is bullshit because they paid for it, right? So that's something that began. Or else, if the, let's say the course is an elite course, best of the best, but if it is for free, psychologically people will start hating it. It is something, right? But yes, amazing talk, boys. Amazing talk. All right, I might close the live now. ठीक है, हम लोग रात को वापस करेंगे, हम कोई अच्छी सी गेम खेलेंगे. Right now it is 5:30 p.m. We might close it and we'll continue this around 6:30, 7:30. All right, amazing. Chalo, boys. What a talk, man. What a talk. Beautiful talk. Night is saying, yes, Dhyan bhai. Good live. I agree, man. Man, this is the first live where I have just sat and talk. And I agree, this is a good talk. Right? If everyone is professional here and everyone can enjoy the space, then we should do it more often. I think that is more enjoyable to everyone. Yes. Paul is saying, all right, Dhyan bhai. See you later. Yes. Night is saying, bye bye. Yes. Amazing energy, boys. See you later. Bye bye.